All right, Braves and Phillies both enter with 61 wins, so one of these will pick up ground on the Mets, who lost in the NL East. Mark Teixeira, deep to left center off Adam Eaton, Pat Burrell. Chipper Jones scores. Teixeira with a triple. 4-0 Braves. Fact bar, Teixeira 12 RBIs in his first 10 games as a Brave. And then the great defense, top play nominee. Watch it again. He can hit and he can field. All right, bottom 5. Mets cut the lead to 6-4. Ryan Howard in a tight spot, normally good. But here, Ron Mayhay gets him. And then Aaron Rowan gets him. Greg Dobbs. The Braves got Mayhay in the Teixeira deal from the Rangers. A throw-in? He's good out of the bullpen as a lefty. And the Braves win.
Baseball Nationals Diamondbacks, NL West leading Arizona, looking to win a 4th straight. Brandon Webb has pitched 24 straight scoreless innings coming into Saturday's start. Top 2, Webb dealing early against Ronnie Belliard and Luke Logan. Webb 10 strikeouts. Bottom 4, runner on second, 2 out. Justin Upton to the gap in right center. Eric Burns scores.
Smithers.
Diamondbacks up 1-0. Top 7, Ryan Church to second. Orlando Hudson makes a nice play. Webb sets a franchise record for consecutive scoreless innings at 30 1/3. Top 9, Webb going for the shutout. Belliard hits the ground to the third. Tony Clark, great play to end it. Webb's 2nd straight shutout. Diamondbacks win 1-0.
I like the middle of that, man.
Padres Reds. Bobby Livingston is Cincinnati club looking to bounce back from Friday night's extra innings loss to the Padres. Top 3 were scoreless. Josh Bard to deep right center field. Norris Hopper is there. Great grab. It's a top play nominee. Take another look. He's also 3 for 5 at the plate, batting .305. All of this in support of Livingston. 8 1/3, 3 earned, 2 Ks. In the 7th inning, 2 outs, tied at 1. Bases loaded for Jeff Keppinger. Line drive to right. Scott Hatterberg and Brandon Phillips score. Keppinger 2 for 4, 3 RBI. Reds up 3-1. 2 batters later. Still 2 outs. Bases loaded again. Alex Gonzalez steps in. Hits one down the left field line to the wall. Adam Dunn and Keppinger score. Gonzalez with the double. Reds score 4 in the 7th, 3 more in the 8th, and win 8-3.
Love those Reds uniforms. A prep day for Barry Bonds, not playing. Rookie phenom Tim Lincecum's been real good lately. 8 total earned run, last 8 starts, but not on Saturday. Freddie Sanchez won the batting title last year, hit .344. Now hitting .308 this year, 4 for 5. That's his 7th homer of the year. 5 RBIs as well. Adam LaRoche, been a tough year for him. Slugging way down. This is his 17th home. Wow, that's his 17th homer of the. Gonna get that, yeah! Whee-hoo! Get back up. He'd be okay. Pirates win 13-3. There he is. We got the top plays. Number 10, Marlins Mets. Hanley Ramirez. Oh, Moises Alou. That laser kind of eats up Ramirez. Gets up quickly. Has a bit of a trouble getting the ball out of his glove, but gets it and then fires it over. Marlins win 7-5.
Number 9, Jaguars Dolphins. Jesse Chapman up the middle, breaks a tackle, and he is gone. 75 yards, touchdown. Dolphins win 18-17.
All right, number 8, bases loaded, 2 outs for Manny Ramirez. Hard hit ball down the line. Nice play by Melvin Moore. Gets up and throws a strike over to Kevin Millar. Watch him. Just gets that ball before it short hops on him.
Number 7, Cardinals Raiders. Neil Rackers lining up 59 yards out and
from the dirt.
It's true. Are you kidding me? Raiders, though, get the victory.
Oh, number 6, how about Walpole? Some Morgan magic. Walpole, Massachusetts, regional finals, 6-2 and even. Michael Rondo, Johnny Adams twice, John White, Michael
drive. Braves win.
Number 4, Bobby Orr. We saw Shelley Duncan earlier, that arm-bashing maniac for the Yankees. So here's his brother, Chris. Beautiful diving backhand stab in shallow left field.
But he could not steal the spotlight from Rick Ankiel.
No, he couldn't.
Later in the game, number 4.
Beautiful.
Ankiel.
You know, we had
denying Russell Martin.
We had Ron Mayhay earlier. He was an outfielder who became a pitcher. Now we have a pitcher becoming an outfielder in the same show.
Tremendous. Number 3, opening day of Premier League.
Oh.
Steven Gerrard. Unbelievable.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
On the pitch, right?
On the pitch.
Yeah.
Football, top shelf, you said. That's what the kids say?
Hockey term.
Telling you, tremendous.
Liverpool won that 2-1. All right, Dodgers, Cardinals, and Matt Kemp still hasn't seen the ball, but somehow he makes his catch. Oh, off Jim Edmonds. Cardinals win 6-1. It was the Ankiel.
After a 1-for-4 effort Friday, all eyes back on Ankiel and his explosive bat on a hot Saturday afternoon. Dodgers-Cardinals, bottom one, were scoreless no longer. First pitch he sees, Ankiel taking Derek Lowe deep and gone, his second of the season. Curtain call for Ankiel. St. Louis up 2-0, just like that. Bottom three with two aboard, Ankiel. This time a single to right. And that will load the bases for Albert Pujols. He grounds it to short. Rafael Furcal, his second error of the inning. Adam Kennedy scores. Furcal with 17 errors on the season. Cardinals up 3-0. Bottom seven, it's Ankiel again. His first career multi-homer game as he takes Roberto Hernandez deep and gone. Second curtain call for Ankiel as he celebrates his third home run in 3 days, and his Cardinals are up 6-1. Top eight, Ankiel getting defensive. Russell Martin thinks he's got something. Ankiel is there. It's a top play nominee and worth another couple of looks. Great over-the-shoulder grab as he slams into the wall. St. Louis gets the victory. 6-1 is the final. Ankiel now on another magical day in the Bigs. Mariners, White Sox, Seattle trying to get on the board in Chicago. Raul Ibanez, last 4 games, he's batting .556, 4 homers, 8 RBI. Top one, with runners on the corners, it's Ibanez abusing the Gavin Floyd offering. 5th home run in 5 games, ends up 3-0 on Ibanez, 11th of the year. Top 4, bases loaded for Yuniesky Betancourt, and he unloads. It's his first career grand slam, and the M's are up 7-1. Bottom 9, 7-2 Mariners, bases loaded. JJ puts in a jam. Josh Fields, the first pitch he sees into left center. His 12th home run of the season, also his first career slam. Joseph Jason Putz, oh my goodness. 3rd home run in 2 games for Fields. 3 batters later, after calming down, he rings up Darren Erstad. Putz with his 34th save of the season. M's win.
Yankees are 7-2 in August in Cleveland. Jorge Posada, sore neck, misses his 2nd straight game. Alex Rodriguez, home run. 38th this year, 502 of his career. A-Rod hit 206 in July, hitting 321 here in August. Shelley Duncan, you got a simmer. Mike Mussina, dealing. 89 pitches, 69 strikes, got his ERA down to 4.50. He pitched really well. Trot Nixon's like, man, I got 3 hits, you show my strikeout. A-Rod, again, 39th this year, 503 of his career, 1 behind Eddie Murray's 504. Also 255 behind Barry Bonds. Jason Giambi, Schnikes, this is a bomb. That ties him with Yogi Berra on the all-time home run list, each with 358. His first since May 29th. And here's Shelley Duncan again. And I want to mash your forearm. I want to mash you. Give me your forearm. Oh, yes. I'm surprised that's just how Yogi and Moose Scowen used to do it back in '56. I'm surprised that's made a comeback.
A's Tigers, Detroit reeling of late, facing Dan Herron, AL best 2.46 ERA. Tigers starters have only won 1 game in the last 23 starts. Justin Verlander hoping to change that. Top 1, we're scoreless, and Verlander rings up Jack Huss. Next batter, Mark Ellis, goes down swinging. Verlander with 7 strikeouts. Top 5, we're tied at 1. They're on the corners. For Shannon Stewart, blooper to shallow left over the glove of Carlos Guillen. Kurt Suzuki scores. Oakland takes the 2-1 lead. Stewart 2 for 4, batting .301. Bottom 6 with 1 on, Magda Ordonez. You know, he's the major league best, .351 average coming in. That's a 2-run shot. His 19th of the season. Detroit takes a 3-2 lead. Herron 6 1/3, 9 hits, 4 Ks. Top 7, Oakland threatening against Aquilino Lopez, and Marco Scutero strikes out. Verlander digging it. Tigers win. So the Tigers' victory combined with the Indians' loss cuts Cleveland's lead in the AL Central to a half game. All 3 of the leading AL wildcard contenders won Saturday.
The weekend began. Jeff Suppan winless his last 8 starts. Bottom 2, Jason Lane at the dish. Corey Hart back. Look at that. He looked like remember Tom Chambers of the Suns used to jump 10 feet in the air and dunk it home? Looked like Tom Chambers up there. He's long, he's lean, he jumps high. Well done, Corey Hart. Carlos Lee. This will score 2 runs. 3-0 Astros. Suppan 5 2/3, 4 runs, 9 hits, 7 strikeouts. Now top of 8, Chad Qualls facing Kevin Mensch, 2 on, 1 out. Mensch to right. Ryan Braun trying to score. Look at Luke Scott. That's a laser. Brett Austin has plenty of time to nail Braun. Still 4-3 Astros. Top of 9, Lidge to Corey Hart. That's inside, but he's rung up. 2 outs. 1 out away for the Astros. Ryan Braun, goodbye. That wasn't a bad pitch from Lidge. That was way down low. Braun pulled out his hybrid 18-degree and golfed it out. 22nd this year. Brewers lead. Next up, you go back, Jack, do it again. Prince Fielder, number 36. He could get 50 this year. Brewers win 7-4.
Colorado for a 7th straight time to keep pace with those Brewers. Rich Hill on the bump, lowest run support in the majors. Ian Stewart called up Saturday from AAA Colorado Springs to replace Jeff Baker because in Friday night's game, Baker was knocked in the face. Went down to the ground. Baker taking the Jason Marquis offering right in the cheekbone. Put on the 15-day DL with a mild concussion and a cut on his cheek. Back to Saturday night, bottom 6, tied at 2 with 2 aboard. Stewart ducks out of the way of Rich Hill's pitch, hits Stewart on the helmet. Check it out. He tries to avoid it, just grazes his helmet. Base is loaded for the next batter, pinch hitter Jamie Carroll. It's a grand slam, his first career slam. Rockies go up big and win 15-2 the final.
So the Red Sox must win to keep their lead at 5. Josh Beckett, 16-11 for the Red Sox last year, trying to go 15-5. He had his A game. 115 pitches, 81 strikes. Top of 3 now. He needs some support. He has 2 runs already. Here's J.D. Drew. No home runs since June 20th. This is not a home run either, obviously, but 2 runs will score. Drew went 3 for 5. Red Sox up 4-0. More. Beckett, look at that hook. Nasty. Now to the 9th. He's trying to pitch a shutout. It's 6-0 Boston. Nick Markakis with 1 out. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball. Sit out. Next batter, he'll hang a breaking ball to Miguel Tejada, who hits it hard, but Mike Lowell, who's having the worst year of his career in the field, already with 14 errors, tied for a career high. That wasn't an error. A hard hit ball, but one that maybe he should at least blocked and give Beckett a chance with a shutout. Made it out. Harmon came in, walked a batter, then suddenly Papelbon has to come in, and he does get a save. Tying run on deck. Red Sox win 6-2.
AL West leading Halo, sending John Lackey to the bump. He's going to join Beckett in that 15 wins club, though he's 0-2 with a robust ERA against the Twins this season. Top 3 with a runner on second. Joe Mauer to right. Jason Bartlett scores. 1-0 Minnesota. Lackey 8 strong, 2 earned. Bottom 8, Angels down 2-0 with a runner on first. Casey Kochman. That'll drop in for a double. Gary Matthews Jr. come on home. Angels down 2-1 on Kochman's 27th 2-bagger of the season. Next batter, Meister is Turris. Talks to manager Mike Scioscia before his AB. 1 pitch later is Turris. Hit a grand slam Friday night. Homers to right. Angels get the victory. 4-3 is the final. NL East leading Mets. Scott Olsen hasn't won on the road since April 30th. Bottom 4, David Wright with a runner aboard. Bye-bye. First of 2 on the night. 9th career multi-homer game on David Wright bag night. Mets are up 2-0. Top 7, Marlins down 3-1. They're loaded for Josh Willingham, and you're watching his first career grand slam fly. This off Guillermo Mota. Career high 5 RBI tying effort by Willingham. Marlins up 5-3. Top 8, Miguel Cabrera with the bags full. Singles to right, Cody Ross and Hanley Ramirez score. This off Aaron Heilman. Marlins take a 7-5 lead. Bottom 9, Carlos Beltran with 2 outs and a runner on first. Kevin Gregg gets him. Catcher Paul LaDuca goes on the 15-day DL. Right hamstring issues. Marlins win.